There's no place on earth to shoot doves like you can in Argentina.
The province of Córdoba is the best place to hunt doves in all Argentina.
There's just millions of them, just non-stop across the sky.
It's unbelievable, and the volumes just keep rolling all day.
I don't know how to describe it. It's just an endless wave after wave after wave of doves.
It is not unusual in some of the areas to see as many as 3 to 10 million birds in a day.
This is like you're in a beehive, only they're birds.
There are literally, in Córdoba province, over 50 million doves. The numbers of birds that you see in a day, just the spectacle of seeing that many birds in the air all the time is worth coming to Argentina. If you like wing shooting, if you like that kind of thing, just to see incredible numbers is worth the trip.
I haven't been here but about 6 minutes and I'm almost through 2 boxes of shells.
Yeah, it's not like the U.S. There is no limit on doves in Argentina. Doves here are considered a pest.
It's an everlasting supply. They can't get rid of them. They've tried many, many different things to reduce the population, and these things are so prolific. They nest 4 times a year. They got 2 eggs a nest. It's like a chain letter that's out of control.
So if you have 50 million to start with, over the course of a nesting season, 4 times 2 eggs per nest, and if all of them survived, at the end of one nesting season, you'd have 250 million, do the math. So hunters play a valuable part in helping control some of those numbers.
It's raining doves.
The dove in Córdoba is a pest for the farmers.
The eared doves in the Córdoba region alone are eating 30% of the farmer's crop. That's like giving 30% of your wages away. That's a big number. And they've tried different procedures to lower the population of these doves.
And what they learned was that there are many foreign hunters who are willing to pay money to come to Argentina to help them with their dove population problem. And so it became a lot more lucrative and a lot better to bring as many hunters, to make it favorable to bring hunters to Argentina.
Having fun now. Even the hunting helps some, but the numbers are so enormous that it's minuscule what hunters take.
Bueno, tres! It's one of those win-win-win situations. The hunters get lots of shooting, the people get things to eat, and the countryside gets dollars from other countries coming into. It's pretty much a win-win-win.
Muy bueno, I want to go back to the lodge and enjoy some of that Malbec vino tinto. Here at the hunting lodge, this is built for pleasure. It's as if the minute you arrive, you have been there before. That's how comfortable it is. The facilities are new, the facilities are clean, the staff is absolutely helpful.
We have 10 rooms with all private bathrooms. We have a big living room with internet, Wi-Fi in all the bedrooms. We have a swimming pool, we have a jacuzzi, many things to be a very good place to stay, vacation and hunt. We want that all the hunters come here will be in the future friends, and they feel that this lodge is their house.
I've come to think of Cortillo as my second home. I just absolutely love it, and when I come here, it's very much for me like coming home.
The only flaw here is the food. You know, I mean, you don't want to send no food back, but you know, when you get a 2-pound steak for lunch and a 18-pound steak for supper, I mean, you can't eat it all. So you can't send that back.
Eduardo, who is a wine connoisseur, has a tremendous number and quality of the Malbec wines, which are famous here in Argentina. At each of the places, we have our own chefs, so the food is of the finest cuisine that you will find in South America, in my opinion.
You no sooner finished with lunch and they're already preparing dinner, so when you get out of the field, you've got another fresh and nice meal. The Argentine beef is the top of the world. The flavor of their beef here is extraordinary. It's 5-star cuisine, no doubt about it.
I don't know if you get moderation down here. You get all the birds you want, you can have all the wine you want, and you can get all the food you want.
And these guys make you feel luxurious when you come into this lodge. And the life of a hunter is very, very hard. Bring on the dove, bring on the dove.
Man, I mean, this is fast and furious.
Look at this. They're like flies in a barn.
There's such a volume of dove shooting, there's such a volume of shooting, period. You can wear yourself out pretty rapidly in a couple of days. So usually people come for 3 days. If they've been down before and they really like it, they will come for a 4th day.
When I first shot down here, I thought that I needed to shoot as many as I could in the first 2 hours because I thought they'd rest or they'd slow down or that we wouldn't see them anymore. No.
The birds just don't stop. They just keep coming and coming.
I've been told about it, I've seen shows about it, but until you get down here and see the volume of birds, you really can't comprehend it.
It pays a guy to sit down and take a break because these birds are not going to quit flying.
You don't realize that you're shooting that much. You think that you're doing okay and not shooting that much, and all of a sudden your case of shells are gone. I turn around for the bird boy to load my gun, and he'll say, no more.
The friend that took me down, he said, I want to buy some shells. How many shells you want? I said, how many are you buying? He said, I'm getting 3 cases. I said, I couldn't shoot 3 cases in a year. I was in the 3rd case the first day.
Kind of always put it parallel to golf. The more you hit a golf ball, the better off you get. And the more repeatability you do for the last one, you get better, so it's enjoyable.
If you like volume shooting, this is volume shooting.
I think on one particular shoot I fired 2,020 cartridges and I did it in about 3.5 hours. Somewhere in the middle, there was not a shot fired for about 15 seconds. That's all. And we all started looking around at each other like, what happened?
I've never shot and reload and shot till I was just wringing wet with sweat.
The life of a hunter is very, very hard. The volume is so much that you start playing games and you want to become the member of the 1,000 club or the 1,500 club. And this gets into a contest where you try to achieve these numbers in 1 day of shooting. But if you can hit your hunting or shooting partner with a falling dove, if the dove comes down and hits him, look out, Colorado, I almost got you, then they have to deduct 25 points from their score. And I remember some time ago, I was trying to hit John Wiles with a dove.
Beautiful.
Ow!
25
Ow!
birds off of your number.
This is shooting in self-defense, which deducted 25 points from me.
There's such a volume of birds that you can shoot many, many times. You can shoot 1,000, 1,500, or 2,000 shells a day. But if you also want to work on your wing shooting, you want to improve in a particular area, you can work on left to right targets, right to left targets, incoming targets, outgoing targets. There are that many birds for that long a sustained period of time. You can actually improve your shooting in a particular area.
Don't shoot all the doves before I can get
And
loaded.
if I do, I'm gonna be a busy boy.
There's a non-stop supply of opportunities right here in Cordoba, Argentina that gives anybody an exhausting chance to better their consistency.
When you finish the hunting here, you will be a very, very good shooter.
Some of these shots I'm shooting, I just do it to see if I can do it.
And where else can you do that kind of thing?
I know.
Learn your gun.
How about that?
Oh!
There's a double, hey, and a triple. Oh! There is another 5, another 5! That's twice I did a gun load of doves. That is cool.
I mean, this is all out.
Once you put your guns away at the end of hunting season, it's a long time before you can hunt again. And to be able to come down and dove shoot, you can still come anytime and have marvelous, marvelous shooting.
Look at this mess. Did you make this mess? You were standing over here.
Did you know what I did? And I had a blast doing it. I mean, a real blast.
Yeah, I know.
If you have not experienced Argentina, you're missing the big deal.
Great hospitality, more doves than you can shake a stick at. Good time with everybody, very friendly people. If anybody hasn't been to Argentina dove hunting and they get the opportunity to go, don't pass it up.
Come and experience this deal. Because if you haven't, you'll always wonder, and I can promise you, there ain't nothing like it. There's nothing like it. You can't compare cost, you can't compare service, you can't compare cuisine. Do yourself a favor, come try it out. I promise you, you're going to be so happy that you did.
One of my friends says, you will never be satisfied until you experience Argentina, and I believe he's correct. There is no other country that offers the kind of quality hunting, shooting experience that Argentina does.
You can shoot all day, you can shoot for an hour, but you will shoot and you'll shoot a lot.
The memories that you bring home are so vivid. I enjoy that experience until the next time I come back. Makes you kind of feel like you can't wait to get back.
The first time I was down here, before I was on the plane, I was saying, when can I get back here to do this again? And that's been going on for 20 years.
This is a dream for a hunter. This is the place you can hunt all you want. It's the place when your shoulder broke. It's the place when you see a lot of birds and you say, well, I don't shoot more because I want to see this paradise. Come here and you will look what I say.
The finest of everything that you could ask for in the Argentina experience is here with SYC Sporting Adventures.